Okay. Let's heckin' go. My face cam isn't like too massive, is it? It seems really massive.
Guess I'll load up your stream.
I don't think it'd be bad when it's transparent. Guess I could also scooch it just a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna put it against the wall.
From a little bit that I saw, it looks very vertical.
Very vertical?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's very vertical. No. No. Frick ya. Did ya?
That enough?
No, of course not. Huh? You feel alone. I feel like one thing,
Like
it's again like...
It's a horizontal rectangle.
What?
Face cam.
It'll look better with the transparent background for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
See, I'm gonna have to angle my face cam differently though. Did you look up like how people position it?
There was no answers, so I'm assuming it's just straight down the barrel.
I don't know if that's... Makes a lot of sense. Maybe they just have like, I don't know, a better setup. It's weird.
That'd be crazy.
Well, I got a lot of blazing crystals. You know what that means.
I have 2 blazing crystals. Both of mine run out.
So tracking doesn't meet the combat power?
I don't? Oh. I thought I put my gear.
This guy. This guy.
Put all my gear.
I want to rap. Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
Done it.
I don't know what these things mean though, because they like do I guess a thank you for carry, right? That makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
But people say GZ and then nice VOS.
I don't think I've ever gotten either of those. Some people just be like TY and then like some random letters.
Well, yeah, there's like thank you for playing, thank you for carry.
Yeah, but like it's not either of those. That's weird. I've tried many a times to decipher what they mean.
See, for me, I figure it's like, I don't know what the Z means in GZ, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then with the nice
Good
VOS,
zoinks.
I figure it's like kind of like a joke because it's not the Vestige of Soul weapon, right? But it's supposed to be like, it would be. Or maybe that's like, they say it at the end because of how overpowered someone is. It's like, oh, nice Vestige of Soul weapon. Or maybe it means something completely different. You know?
I didn't even know that's what that weapon was called.
It's something weird like that. How many blazing crystals does it take to get an accessory? Like 3? 5?
I'm pretty sure it's 5.
5?
Might be something like 10 or 15 though. A bit much, so.
Yeah, let's hope not. I think even 3 seems like a good amount. Yeah. But I can see 5. But like 10 just seems egregious.
I'm assuming you can transfer them through Trade Bank?
Yeah. And I said 5 could make sense. I think 5 probably makes the most sense, even though I feel like 3 could make sense and be pretty nice, you know?
That would be very nice.
Over 10 would be too much.
You've gotten 3, right?
Well, I've gotten 3 weapon drops as well as I have 2 blazing crystals.
Oh, yeah.
So, I do have 5, which means I could get one of the accessories. I'm just trying to think where I want to put my face cam. Because I've tried it right in front of me. It doesn't work. To be fair, I could face it on the other side of my desk. And I could just have, like, a place for my ring light over there as well, right? Or maybe I could leave the ring light where it doesn't, just move the cup to the other side. And then I could not mirror my face cam to, like, you know, face stuff. You know? But, yeah, and then I could just have my green screen on the wall right behind me. Because the thing is, the issue with this one is that it faces the like, curve in the wall, which I couldn't really green screen, you know? But if I face the face cam on the other direction, it'd be facing the flat wall.
You technically could green screen it.
Maybe. I can also crop the face cam like I did now. Like, to where it's more square. But, I don't know.
When I was testing it, it seemed really weird. Mostly for the fact that I was using a red blanket and a red shirt. And the fact that I wasn't on a game, so the background was just Buddha, who was also, like, reddish, so.
It sounds
looked
complicated.
really all. Yeah, it was.
Some soundproofing would also be cool. Mostly because I think soundproofing looks cool, too.
I want a soundproof room. Imagine all the things I could do.
I don't think I'd want it fully soundproof, but at least muffled, you know?
Then I could, like, jam out my song at max volume, sing along.
True.
Never know who's listening.
True. God's always listening, though.
Yes.
But God knows I got bars. And that, in itself, is a bar. You know? For the Christian rap I'm coming out with. Like I said, the Tuesday-Thursday schedule is just crisp, you know? I've also realized our days honestly split into, like, 2 days, right?
Mine's great.
I think you can agree with this, right? Like, the wake-up part. I'm sure that's why it splits for you. It's like you have your pre-Javen wake-up, you know? But, say for me, it's like wake-up, right? And then the wake-up and everything to do, like, till 10 and stuff. That's like a day, it feels like, right? And then, what's it? The, like, playing Odyssey and then doing Elsword dailies and stuff feels like its own day.
Maybe that's why I hate waiting so much. Feels like I'm waiting twice as long.
I don't know. Because, like, say, does it ever feel like we do, like, what's it? Like, our, like, Trosh on the same day that we do our other dailies?
No.
Exactly. Like, it always feels like it's just, like, its own thing. You know what I mean? It's weird.
Yeah.
That's also why I like to go downstairs to play, like, a game and stuff like that later, is because it splits it better. Like that, you know? Instead of feeling like we missed a day. You know? But, yeah. Honestly. Odyssey's pretty heckin' good. And,
yeah.
I don't think we're super far off from finishing it either. Like, there's like 100 stars in the Mushroom Kingdom alone, right?
Yeah.
And we're at 500 moons now, right? Like, exactly?
Yep.
So it only leaves like 200 moons scattered across to like other like 4 or 5 areas.
Are you saying like 100 moons left in the Mushroom Kingdom?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Most of them are Toadette ones, though.
Yeah. which shouldn't be too difficult to get, since for those I believe it's more so just like
completing things.
going, yeah, like say getting a bunch of moons will give you a moon.
Yeah, as well as like getting souvenirs in an area and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And I'm sure it'll fill it a lot once we get everything, because there's probably ones for specific areas and ones for every area. So
Yeah.
I know some of them would like jump a certain amount of times and use Cappy a certain amount of times, but yeah, not too bad. Like I said, I don't know exactly what to expect. But I don't really see any of them being too bad. Right? Like, I can definitely see ones taking me like 30 minutes to do. And like, the main thing I'm dreading is the boss fight though, like the boss rush.
Yeah.
Just because I don't think you even get the 6 heart thing. You know? So it's just like you can get hit twice basically after fighting like 5 or 6 bosses. It's just kind of tough. Like I said, I could do it, it would just take a while, and I don't know how I feel about that, but I don't know. I also might have 3 blazing crystals, I don't know, because I think I might have transferred one to my innocent. But I don't know for sure.
Heck,
The Deb Lab.
I have a pumpkin candy basket thing on my head now.
What do you mean?
Gonna have to transfer it.
Oh, well, that goes without saying.
All the other ones I claimed in my run up.
Bum, 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 okay, I'm moving. Anyway, so I learned today in Raid, right?
Mm-hmm.
That Celestia and MP are a great combo.
What does Celestia do?
Well, basically, right? Cooldowns don't exist.
Mm-hmm.
Mana doesn't exist. Yeah, that's basically having the mix of them. As well as if you get...
what does Celestia do?
Haha. No, Celestia just boosts
not
themselves.
what I'm asking. Not saying it like that.
Because, like, say, if you get the Mystic effect, which you can force with Hyperactive and stuff like that, you get the cooldown reduction and the mana. As well as you can make not consume special gauges. So
Does that include DP?
I don't think it includes DP. But the thing is that you can use Time
What's the
Seal
mana?
to get rid of a lot of things as well. So it's just the mix of it basically makes...
Celestia's mana regen affects DP. That's OP.
The point is, though, that you can use
it's basically
Time
just
Seal
reducing
more
it.
often, as well as Celestia can use a lot of his like moves more often because of them both like helping out each other.
Yeah.
As well as everyone else gets to just spam skills, and that also means Celestia can spam like his like things to give like the magic damage buff, and then you can use like Rhapsody and stuff. So it's like Rhapsody mixed with like a bunch of like the Aquarius symbols and stuff like that.
1 Celestia, 2 MPs, and then 3 Centurions.
That sounds attached.
Because MP doesn't really give any like buffs, you know. I mean, I guess Rhapsody since it's mod, but
Yeah, but I don't know if it
maybe
would
only
stack
would
with
be
another
necessary.
Rhapsody.
yeah. Because I know if you just had 2 MPs with different Rhapsodies, it would basically stack.
Yeah.
But since it just gives the buff to everyone, then
Yeah. But that's why I also don't think it might, like, it wouldn't be that necessary to have 2 Celestias either.
yeah.
It's more of a give everyone something, not give themselves it, you know? So, like, say, a Mystic buff wouldn't stack with a Mystic buff or another cooldown reduction, as well as, like, the Aquarius symbols I doubt would stack. So, honestly, even having me there wasn't too bad, because I can give tons of mana to help out with that. As well as I have my Acceleration Aura and Aging, so. And I can decrease elemental resistances.
Dang.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this thing that decreases elemental resistances. My little shadow thing. How close are we to level 10 anyway? On our little
Pretty
ledge.
far away.
Yeah, like halfway. It does take a while to get them, to level 10 on like their 4th phase. Yeah, all attribute. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, so. That's interesting. So. It not only debuffs, but it also buffs us. It basically.
Like your affliction chance.
It's basically decreases the MP per second to the person hit by it and decreases their resistance. But it gives us, I think, all resistance increase 125, and then it says all attribute activation chance increase 5%. So I'm guessing that's like weapons if you have like wind or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So basically when I use that,
the same thing.
it buffs our resistances. So that's probably why people like it too, because I can decrease the fire damage. And then also decrease his resistances. And like I said, aging just slows, decreases attack power, and makes them take additional... Oh, it decreases their additional damage. It says additional damage decrease 80%. And then their movement and action speed decrease 20%, and attack power decrease 15%. So basically, I just basically debuff the boss. And give us little buffs. Because what? Acceleration Aura gives us movement speed, action speed, and jump speed. As well as gives us 10% physical and magical attack power. So. In other words, I'm just crazy, Jared.
Yeah, sounds like it. We'll see who's crazy once I get my plus 10.
Mm-hmm.
My plus 10 will actually be better than your plus 10. I'm gonna have it on the raid weapon.
Yeah.
If I ever get an annoyed weapon.
It's true. I'm not too concerned about it. I just want to slowly get the plus 11 on my innocent, but it's not really a huge rush since we don't have more gear, and what's it already have the plus 11 otherwise. I'm tempted to honestly just make Noah like a raid ult. Not like an actual person I use, but just a raid ult. You know?
Yeah.
That seems like it could be nice. But, I don't know. See, like I said, I really enjoy playing Aisha. And I want to, like, use them more. So I feel like my other characters would be better if they had the plus 10s. Like, say, specifically the things that come to mind are, like, what characters seemed, like, really OP when I used them? I know Codescentia seemed very good.
Was it your Prime Operator?
Oh, yeah, Prime Operator also seemed really, really good. Like, those characters both seemed, like, super good to have. You know? I don't think there was another one. I guess Centurion seemed pretty nasty. But I don't think it's an ult, because like I said, we figured that would only be good as, like, a main because of the damage and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, okay, I need to get rid of tears really quick.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Omni on the Brawlhalla.
Yeah, no.
I feel like I'm not usually able to see that stuff when I'm on a non-Steam game.
Oh, I am on a Steam game, so.
Heck you.
Yeah. But yeah, honestly, overall kind of nasty. Like, there's a lot of, like, good characters to have. And like I said, Noah also seems kind of really busted.
Yeah.
Like, you've seen me in, like, even, like, Dosi and stuff like that. Like, I literally can just buff your attack, which is mostly good in Raid because it affects multiple people compared to just having my Gemini buff. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But then I also do the Scorpio Orbs, which is just extra damage. You know? Or maybe they did I forget what they recommended. Was it Aquarius in every dungeon? Maybe it was. Maybe it was they wanted Aquarius in every dungeon, and then usually Scorpio, but then Gemini. Or no, they said basically once you get Gemini, you always want Gemini. I'm pretty sure that's what they said. I don't know. I forget exactly what Gemini does. I think it just like, I don't think it was that OP. Maybe it was. Yeah. Point is, Celestia seems like they'd be really powerful. And honestly, Genesis, we saw Genesis. They are just... They do so much damage. Like, literally so much. Like, in Dosi, it was just an easy clap of everything. To be fair, though, I think if I were to make an ult, like, actually level up an ult and all that, it would probably be Essentia or Prime Operator. Because they are both, like, incredibly good. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like Code Essentia would be the better, like, you know, like, backup, like, to just, like, do dungeon stuff on. Just because, like, I feel like it would be so much easier. The only downside, honestly, is the fact they just, like, what's it, mana management. They don't have, like, what's it, just, like, unlimited mana. I should also write that list somewhere. You know, because I specifically wanted to write down which characters are really good. You know. I also can't wait for New Asia. Didn't they say it was going to come out in 11/11, or at least more information?
Yep.
That's going to be dope.
That might have been something on the third path, though.
Third path?
Yeah, because it showed it on the one where it showed the Metamorphe little introduction thing. And I'm pretty sure it was over the third path.
I'm pretty sure those both just said coming soon, but the other one was like actual information on Asia for job.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Although 11/11's a Thursday, isn't it? So that'd be weird because it wouldn't be a weekly. I don't know. Maybe just more information. I don't know. It's gonna be another physical Asia, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. Maybe a spell sword.
We need one of those sword canes.
Sword chains?
Canes. But staff. Tell me that wouldn't be sick.
She could,
like
there's so much you could do. She could, like, use Earth, for example, you know?
That's true.
That'd be more of a physical thing.
Well, if it ain't the king.
It could also be a summoner.
Yeah?
Like, some, like, physical things, you know? Ooh, I'll keep that. Okay, I think we're done on these characters, right?
Should be.
Well, yes, it's the king. True. But how's it going, King of Frogs? What have you been up to? The only reason we started late today was because of, what's it? We had to do raid. As well as I tried to take a shower, and like I said, the water cut out, like, while I was soaping my body and had conditioner in my hair, so, yeah. Yesterday, a huge mod came out for World called Monster Hunter Ice. It completely overhauls the game. Nice. I'm playing that. I want to play some Craftopia, but I'm just very busy with what I'm caught up in because we're trying to beat Odyssey, right? So that's why we haven't been playing it too much at night. But then, like I said, with work and just being busy with like weekly stuff, it just kind of has fallen behind. But either tonight, and if not tonight, Monday, I want to beat Undertale Pacifist and then maybe do Craftopia. And then after we're done, like we finish what we want to do in Craftopia, as well as like doing a world with you and stuff, then do Genocide route. So we have a little bit of break from it, and then we can also play Craftopia. Because me and you are both going to play Craftopia. And I also want to just finish Undertale Pacifist before then, though. That got bored of Vanilla World after bullying every monster too many times. When does Rise come out? King of Frogs for PC. Because it comes out with the big update, right? I don't know. When does Sunbreak come out on Switch? Same day. I don't know. I haven't paid attention, but I figured you might have. See, after me and Jared beat Odyssey, though, well, I guess me more so, beat Odyssey, we're going to be trying to get Metroid Dread. And that'll be a doozy. So, we'll see. I also need to re-dye my hair.
Same.
Well, once it's dinner time, also King of Frogs, right? Like, I know, the face cam's looking crisp, right? Obviously. But I forget what I was gonna say. I feel like it's weird that my audio is only, or not audio, just the quality this side. Slightly. It's not like. Yeah.
How's it spelled?
It's like stat, right? And then ICALLY. Like statically. That's how it, like.
Maybe it's staticality. Maybe
No.
he's really failing to spell statistically.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But, yeah. We're going to try to set up a green screen today so I can have it transparent, which will look a lot better.
Ooh.
I'm also thinking of upping
Captain Spark is streaming right now. Cow return grass too.
Interesting. Could be unrelated. What was I going to say? Staticky, or I'm guessing that. Yes, gotcha. I'm hearing you loud and clear. The thing is, I might be able to up my bitrate. I just don't know what makes me drop frames usually. I don't know if it is my bitrate or not. Because bitrate's technically related to like your upload speed. Like right now, when I'm looking at my PC stats, right? My CPU's at like 40% usage, right? Honestly, a little bit less. And I'm running at 60 frames per second, no drop frames, and at like 2,500 bitrate. Yeah. Cryptopia kinda weird with shields. I see mages using them. Because they give magic deck. Yeah, the shields are pretty good though, especially because you gotta remember though, King of Frogs, is that mages don't have weapons. You know, they just have like theirs. Spells. So like still using like a sword and a shield is smart. Staves? Can they not dual wield staves? Because I know I was using a magical sword when I was using spells. Because basically it just gave a ton of magic attack. I don't know. Basically, King of Frogs, when we all play together, like make a Craftopia world, I plan on probably being a full mage. And I'm gonna be like an elf or whatever. Because the archer's like... Yeah, because the archer's like super good. Like really powerful. Like I do like a ton of damage. Like I'm surprised that I can do more damage than Jared. Like yeah, I have to get like a headshot and stuff like that, but it's good. You're on age 3. We're on whichever one unlocks conveyors. Because we have access to conveyors.
Assuming you're counting the beginning age, the stage 1.
I'll probably try to stop on age 4 for the guns. Yeah, basically the things that me and Jared are going to do before we progress is we just want to get a little bit into like how the monster prisms and stuff work and then try to build like some farms and stuff. See how that kind of works? That's kind of our main goal. Hey you Tycoon. How do you like the face cam? What's it? The main thing we're having trouble right now, though, with is, how to get, like, titanium. Like, there's only, like, very few little rocks. And so we don't know how we're supposed to get more. Like, if branching out to further islands gives us more, or what. It's not very descriptive on how it works. Did your stuff come in? No. Not yet. I don't even know if it's ordered yet. I'm just waiting for my mom to order it. Sword and shield user is funny. That seems just lame. I mean, it's like, to be fair, I use sword and shield like...
I do it until I learned that you could dual wield.
Yeah.
Pretty sure you can ball some parry stuff.
I was gonna be a mage that also went to life skills, yeah. Then why'd you ask me how I like the face cam? Because I upped the quality a little bit, as well as, what's it? Just, like, the main thing is I cropped it. Like, to make it less, like, I basically made it more of a square. And yeah, it's a lot clearer. Basically, I looked into, like, some of the settings, and like I said, I cropped it and stuff, and I was able to adjust the focus a little bit better. So, it should be good. And then I'm going to be setting up a green screen either later today if I can get it. Because supposedly we have one at the house, but I'm going to ask about it when we get dinner. So, hopefully, I'm also going to be swapping my face cam to the other side of my desk. Because, like, as you can see, my face cam goes into, like, the crack of my wall. So I want to face it the other direction. The only issue of why I didn't have it like that before was because my TV showed on the face cam. Like my second monitor and stuff like that. But, I don't know. I might just be able to put it on the corner as well. That would make it a little bit easier, but I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. But yeah. And hopefully it'll be a lot better. Because like I said, if this was transparent, that'd be super sick. And then I could actually have, like, I could either make, like, a border or have, like, stuff under my name and stuff like that.
Need some links.
Because basically my face cam goal, right, is to be a lot like Captain Sparkles, which I doubt you watch, but his, like, transparent, then he has, like, his, like, 3 most recent, like, subs and all that, like, showing up. I don't know if I'd put, like, subs, it could just be followers or something like that, but what's it? It just seems a lot nicer to have a transparent face cam. Because it's just less, like, boxing stuff. I don't really have anything to show up in my room. So it just seems like a nice thing to have. Also, what are you guys doing for Halloween? If you guys, like, celebrating at all. Nothing? Not even gonna dress up a little bit, Tycoon? Not gonna, like, buy a bunch of candy?
He's probably already a cosplayer. If he said he was, I literally would not be surprised in the slightest.
King of Frogs is probably, what's it, young enough to still trick or treat.
Imagine. Could be me.
I think technically, like I said, I feel like 18's like a good cutoff point, you know? Most people would stop early because, like, I'm too old to trick or treat. And they're like 14, right? And they're just like, look, I'm old, right? I don't want free candy.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what are these people on about?
I'm more in the trick side of things. Oh, well.
I don't know. I never understood the point of tricking people on Halloween. That's an April Fool's kind of thing.
I mean, tricking people, like, with, like, a cool costume or something is cool. You know? Like, you know.
Guess it was always last year.
With me as the cheerleader.
What's
that
last year?
That was a trick. Yeah.
Well, that too. But I was talking about mine.
Where
Where I was also a
saying,
girl.
oh,
No,
the
that
ghost girl.
This guy really does not like to kneel.
Yeah, or like those, like costumes, like where it's like something's dragging you or grabbing you or
Yeah,
something like that, or
that.
picking you up. Yeah.
I saw some great acting with one of those.
Yeah. I think I'm the one that showed you it.
Did you?
Yeah.
I mean,
It was probably on TikTok.
yeah, probably.
But yeah, those are like the kind of tricks, you know, or like, you know, like a quick jump scare, like, you know, someone's hanging outside, or like you have some like jump scare thing, like, you know, like the little handle in the candy bowl thing that like makes a sound and like puts its hand down because like on a motion sensor.
See, if I prank someone, right, I want it to be like super elaborate.
Yeah, but like Halloween isn't about being elaborate. It's literally
Yeah.
like the best way to describe it to someone of your stature. And it's just like saying, like stupid, dumb little pranks, right? They're very straightforward,
Maybe.
you know, and dumb.
I found my calling.
Like say like a quick jump scare or something, you know. Halloween's not about pranks. Yeah, but it's like tricks and stuff like that. So it's not like I said, it's not really about pranking someone, but like, you know, like a jump scare or what's it? Like, yeah. But that also because it plays into it being like scary and stuff like that, you know. But it's also like just being, yeah. To be fair, I've never liked April Fools either. I think it's just like a terrible concept. Right? I've also honestly just hate pranks in general. Pranks are usually stupid because like, and you can't. I don't think pranks are just like good for the most part, because usually the only way for a prank to be like kind of good or anything is it has to be at the expense of another person.
Yeah.
You know. And then it's just like, you know, it could be fun to prank someone. Like, ha, there's a water bucket on the door, and now you're covered in water and maybe smacked in the head by a bucket, right? But it's like, you wouldn't want that to happen to you, and it's not even like funny. It's just like a really annoying thing. But it's like,
That's why I'd want to do elaborate stuff, where it's like super like cool and not just, hey, there's no way you could have known that was there. Now you're in pain.
yeah, it's like jump scares. I also hate on like April Fools. It's like just waiting around the corner for them to walk by and spook them. It's not even like you pranked them or tricked them or anything like that. Just like got scared. See, for Halloween, I don't mind jump scares because that's like the point. You know, it's supposed to get like scared. You know. They say trick or treat, but you always only see treat and never trick. So I bring the trick back into trick or treat. That's not always true. A lot of times you'll get tricked. Right? Like we're like I said, the candy bowl with the hand. You know, like, oh, only take one, right? And then you try to grab a piece of candy, the hand smacks you, right? And it makes like a scary noise, like, ah, and then all the kids go running and crying. It's funny. You know, is that 3 or 2?
3.
Yeah, or like when someone's like waiting outside
3.
on their, huh?
3 for 3.
Yeah. Or when like someone's like dressed up as like a scarecrow and they just sit on their porch, and then when someone's like, are they real or not? You know, and then you walk up and you get jump scared. You know?
Yeah, or it's a werewolf and you take 2 Snickers instead of 1, then you put 1 back, then you get jump scared.
Yeah. That would be fun on April Fools. April Fool's is lame. Pranks are stupid.
You're stupid.
No.
Got him.
Like I said, I think the cool part about Halloween personally is just hanging out, good snacks, everyone being able to dress up in like a cool costume. You know, that's why Halloween parties are usually better than trick-or-treating. Because trick-or-treating is just being in the cold, basically. Like, Halloween parties are where it's at. You know? It's literally just eat good candy with, like, a couple of just, like, snack foods, like some chips, maybe, like, pigs in a blanket, right? And then, it's literally just everyone in costume and, showing off their costume. I don't know, bobbing for apples. Eating candy, just, it's the way to go. It really is.
Definitely.
You know?
The fun part about Halloween.
It's basically, it just is a reason to have a party, but not just a random party, right? Like, it's like just a good
It's
get
a reason to have a specific party with a specific theme.
Same with, like, Christmas and stuff. That's why they're so
Every
nice.
year.
You know? But that's also why birthday parties aren't that great, because, like, they're not as big of a deal. You know? It's not like...
Yeah.
But that's why on, like, a birthday, 100% what I would way rather do, and what I do on my birthday, is literally just, like, go out and do something fun, or, like, you know, like, get dinner, or something like that, and then just chill, you know? It's, like, just nice. I don't want, like, a birthday party, you know, or anything like that. Like, that's not, like, a birthday party is usually, like, just not fun, you know? Unless, like, it's something you want to do, like roller skating, you know? But I don't know. Birthday parties have, like, for the longest time, I've never really liked birthday parties. Just because, like, a lot of people, you know, as you get older, really don't care what they get you. And, like, I never really got money or anything like that, so it's like, birthday parties always seem, like, lame. You know? It's like, I don't really care. I can get my own money to get these kind of things, right? It's like, obviously people care about me, you know, I don't need to know every single year, you know, I'd rather know or want to hang out on, like, a fun thing, you know, like Christmas or Halloween or anything else, right? Anyway, good you running?
Oh yeah, forgot. That was the next step.
The first step. Second step.
The worst step.
Ayo! Let me see what Gemini does really quick. Okay. When Gemini is created, a Gemini symbol will form upon successful attack with the horoscope skill. The Gemini symbol created, or domain is created, block 80% damage for very short duration and decrease special active cooldown. That's all it does. It just blocks damage for like a very short duration. 1 second. I don't know. That's what it does. Literally, after using it, I get my special active cooldown decreased by, 1 second. But it might do it to allies. Just maybe. Plus, it might be like Scorpio to where it shoots multiple orbs. You know? I couldn't tell you. Scorpio's just my guy, though. Just chase enemies that deal damage that ignore defense. Just good.
OP.
Yeah, it is. I don't know about OP actually, but it is really fun and good. Fun and good. Okay, my music stopped. Get back to it. Yeah. Halloween is just like the best. Especially because like Halloween, you know, it's like this. Like I said, it's the same thing. Like kind of thing, more so as Christmas, just on a smaller scale, right? As well as like it's right around that time is when you do any like fall themed thing, you know, like that's when you get like eggnog. That's when you go on like hayride. That's when you go to like fall fest, and that's when like, you know, you do a bunch of stuff, right? So it's just like the atmosphere of like October and stuff like that. It's kind of like with Christmas. You're doing a bunch of like Christmassy things like decorations and going out and all that stuff, right? So it's cool. But I think the cool part is that also they're close to each other. You know? So just kind of like a really good time of the year. And then, like I said, New Year's. You know? And then afterwards, after those like 3 months, you know, it just like chill, get back on schedule kind of stuff, you know. Okay. Let's do some of these rigmarole. And then hopefully we'll have dinner at some point soon. And then we can hopefully get the green screen, set up that, get the transparent face cam, and then see from there. Also, right, I am still one level away from maxing out my tier list in Brawlhalla Battle Pass. And also, if you guys have Prime Gaming, yes, if you guys have Prime Gaming, right now you can get
Prime sub.
Well, yes, you can do that. But you get the Maniacal Laugh Taunt, the Nyx, like, Scarecrow skin thing, and also you unlock Nyx. But I'm sure everyone here owns Nyx, so.
I bet half the people here bought Nyx as the first character. Technically, Tycoon probably did.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh, we got the mana. Who's gonna
The
rock
mana,
the
the myth, the legend.
Firaga. Oh, man. Leo's pretty good, Jared. Boom, 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 boom. Leo gives like a defense thing. It's really cool. Like what? I get like 1%. Oh, it also increases our max HP.
Dang. So it makes it look like I'm being hurt.
Maybe. But it also straight up gives you 1% defense a stack. And it goes up to 40.
Oh. That is not a lot of help.
Is it not?
I don't think so. Either that or these people did 1 damage to me.
Well, that could have also been the case. If I decreased their damage.
Oh yeah, that definitely could be the case. People do no damage.
I feel like they usually do more than this. Yeah. I'm surprised people don't stack like Aquarius and Leo, like in the raid or anything like that. Like Gemini really doesn't seem that good. You know?
Yeah.
I thought it was quick. But whatever. Technically though, I guess it's still more offensive than Leo. So, I guess I can see it. But, I don't know. Personally, I think I'd prefer Scorpio over a lot of those. I mean, Aquarius is definitely the way to go. But, I think Aquarius Scorpio instead of like...
What does Aquarius do?
The magic damage buff.
Oh. Sounds useful.
Yeah? Sneeze. I love Firmly being at Half Moon. It's pretty great.
Same.
Do we just get like the Mystic or Mana? There we go. Mana.
Oh yeah, look at that mana bar.
Mm-hmm. My symbols
No
are infinite.
potions were consumed in the making of this mini boss fight.
Mm-hmm. I just don't see why people like Gemini so much. Like, I understand it, like, reducing the cooldown, but I feel like wouldn't you rather blitz them with Scorpio damage? You know?
Yeah. Guess not.
Yeah, I don't know. I know I would rather do that. Because the Scorpio does some good damage, too. Like, it helps me do a lot of the damage that I do to an enemy. You know?
Why'd you fall so fast?
I don't know. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of the, what's it, the Gemini. Maybe there's, like, something I'm missing about it, but personally, I think a very short duration to get some damage reduction and, what's it, 1 second cooldown reduction doesn't seem too good. You know?
Yeah.
Gotta run that Scorpio Aquario and just blitz everything.
Aquario.
Listen.
Wario's long lost brother.
True. Or Mario's.
Nah. That would make sense.
There we go. Just orbs everywhere. Get some Aquarius up in here. Goodbye. With my blood in the round. Right.
I can fly.
So it does keep you in place. I think we figured that out earlier, though.
Yep.
Oh, we got the Mystic effect, Jared. We're crazy.
For a whole minute.
Mm-hmm.
Is there only special active cooldowns?
Can you look? Oh. Unknown. Yeah. Wouldn't really matter on an active.
Oh, that's where you're wrong.
Did a heart of all cry. So many symbols.
Why can't I like stack my active thing infinitely, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like even if I could stack that thing to like 20, it's like I could do it so easily.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I know I got some symbols from that guy. Ow!
You freeze.
Mana, please! Oh! Oh, I died, Jared. That killed me.
Huh?
That move killed me.
What move?
His spin.
Oh.
Scary stuff.
So you basically have a built-in time seal.
Kinda.
Because not like your Raji with a little bit of health then heals you. Brings you back with the exact amount. Seems like it could be pretty bad.
I just paint the entire world in effects. Say what you will, but I'm the Flash. Not because like I'm fast, but like I'm the Flash and I'm flashy.
It's lagging so much for you.
What do you mean?
Understandable, because the Flash Master. No, that doesn't work. Doesn't sound great.
The Flasher.
Nope. The Flashy Dasher.
My Scorpio. Ball. So much Aquarius, so little time. I wish I had to lock one. So I can lock one.
It'd be crazy if you had like OP lock ones that went through defense.
Yeah, it doesn't like the same.
I'd rather Vice Requiem.
I don't think you would.
Depends what it comes with.
No damage. Terrible. That's what it comes with.
Like, imagine I had that and says like Cutlass Witch. Right? Then I could have both.
No. I don't know. Bone's just trash. The only thing that you'd want from him is freeze.
That's true. And then have it alongside my other freeze, so I could change freeze like a god.
That would be pretty godlike.
Except for the fact that it only gives one freeze charge. And, you know, freezes for longer, but...
Are you any closer to endgame? Then when I asked, you said you were not top 5% player. Listen, it's not that easy, Tycoon.
It's also not that easy to know.
Yeah. If there's like a leaderboard and defines on what the statistics of top 5% players are.
Technically, there's a leaderboard.
I don't know.
I'm just not sure at all what it's based on.
Yeah, what's the basis?
It's like PvE, like, points. They don't know what those points are.
Where is it? It's in game, right?
Yeah, it's in the board.
I'll check the board, Tycoon.
If I checked top guilds, I guarantee I would not be on there. I can 100% guarantee, I guess I wouldn't be on there, but...
Here, let's check this board. I think it's near Fata every year. Ranking. Okay. There's some Henire clear times. I'm pretty sure I got on here at some point on one of the leaderboards. Is this on challenge or regular? Let me go on,
Nemos OP confirmed?
Where's Lucille?
I take it it's challenge mode, because I'm pretty sure these times aren't possible.
Why don't I see Lucille here? Ah, there we go. Is it challenge?
That's surprising. Top 3,
What?
I'm assuming it's challenge, because, like, check your time.
Yeah, I'm here on the leaderboard. 49! In
The top
NIR.
3 Rena, Henai, Time and Space are all in Nemos. I got cheated.
I
I'm
think
17th on Daybreakers.
let's see, it's pretty balanced. Let's see dungeon ranking.
This guy has over 10 times my playtime in stamina. I'm 1,220th place
Where?
on dungeon rankings.
How do you check dungeon rankings? Like, how do you see our places?
It's at the bottom, to the left of your profile picture.
I don't have profile picture in dungeon. Or where are you
Wait,
looking?
how are you? You see that little slot below, like, the 5 places? Like the little white blank spot? That's where
Yeah.
my face is.
Maybe it's because you're on
I guess
Run
you aren't even, like, there, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, Henire. It's Henire's Time and Space. It's basically a boss rush that's like randomized every week.
Base battle. Is that PvP?
Yeah. Check some rankings.
Man, the Chungla's kind of going off. 79th place in Guild Season Match.
Yeah. So on Lucille, I am 49th, and on specifically Innocent, I'm 23rd.
Actually, I
But
think one of these might be aired up. Season Match and Base Battle.
my dungeon ranking, what's yours?
1, 2, 20.
Mine's 1, 5, 6, 1. That makes sense. So this is more. Guild X, I don't know. Raid. We don't even show up in raid.
It's not. Is it solo? What?
I don't know. I don't know if
Because
this goes
the
off
top
of.
one place has a different time than the second place. Maybe it's the leader.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Henire have been on the leaderboards before. I was on top 10 of something the one time. I just don't remember what it was. Probably Henire. I'm a Henire fiend. What's that outfit you have on? Which one? This thing on CL? You look like an onion. It's a hedgehog, right? Or is that not? No, it's not a hedgehog. It's what's it called?
What?
The CL costume I
It
have
is a
on.
hedgehog.
Huh?
It is a hedgehog.
It is?
Pretty sure. Let me check. Yes, hedgehog adventurer.
Yeah, I'm a
I
hedgehog.
look more like an onion because my little hair puff is green.
And I'm an uwu
Turnip.
ghost.
That's what I look like.
I can also be cringy ghost people. And I can also be fox.
I look way too much like a turnip.
And I can also, what's it? I can also be. Don't I have the hedgehog costume on my Lou as well? This is the Lou one. Can also be cat. Can also be tracksuit. Noble duelist. Why do you have it on? There is no way that's the best costume you have. In terms of stats, it is. It gives me like the most CP.
In terms of stats, my best one is my cat costume.
See, this gives me less combat power by 3,000. I used to use my invisible costume, so it just shows off my, these pieces, but I look hideous. And then
How do you get an invisible costume? Because I have mine on my ad.
I don't know. What I usually use, though, in terms of, like, best looking, is I usually use the Fox Bandit, so I have it on both characters, so they can both be Fox Bandit. As well as I like the, it's not the Ventus one. Or is it the Snowman? Yeah. The ghost
Which ghost
person was the best. Yeah, which ghost person? Like this?
Because one of them's good. One of them's really bad.
Yeah. I can also be a clock on my, Lou. From the female. Gotcha, gotcha. See, there's also, though, the invisible costumes. Like, look, on my Lou, this just shows off my other pieces. But I can also change some of those pieces. Like, I can put on, like, this costume, and you can keep that on. For the skirt. That's one of my... I sometimes put that on as well. Do I have a better, like, skirt to use? Okay, let me sort the costumes again. Let me put on my school outfit, though. And this is also CL's face. But it's like a shot put thing. And I'm putting that. And then my hedgehog. Yeah, but there's some other cool outfits, like, teddy bear dress thing. That's kind of bad, actually. I can put on my band outfit for Star River or whatever. I also have this, I mean, that's an accessory. I mean, I like the hedgehog shirt. This is just my current outfit for right now, though. And then I just have cool looking accessories on. Like my Dosey wings and all that crap. But, what's it? This is the costume I usually use, but since it's, what's it? Halloween, I've been using the Ubu Ghost. But I can put on the Ghost Girl, too. But, anyway. Back to Noah. See, these people don't have any costumes.
Way.
Some of my people have costumes, though, like my, my Nerva and my Elisis. Forgot I have all these good outfits. You know what I'm saying? My Eve's a cat.
I forgot I had these cool, weaver accessories.
Uh-huh. These look pretty cool, and they're like that new adventure armor thing that came out a while ago. Look how cool they look. Plus, I have Wally's bracelets on my CL. Okay, anyway. Back to Noah.
How much more do we need to do?
I don't know. I got very distracted by Tycoon's saying if we were top 5. How long is this song? Oh, it's the mixtape. I was very confused. Because I'm like, Clouds? I'm like, this is the longest song of all time. And I'm 11 minutes in. Okay, we got 2 more. I got a tumor. What? 2 more. Okay, let's go. Which doesn't meet the combat requirements.
Okay. Now I do.
Hello, how's it going, Jockington? Right now, I'm just on my Celestia trying to get some nice master class. So I can get the nice synergy buff. The ignore magic defense. Ooh, 4 people.
Well, would you look at that? Neither of them have a guild. Let's change that.
Why's that?
Huh?
Why's that got changed? They're guildless for a reason, dude.
We'll see about that.
Okay. Let's split some. Dude, you're playing with all three of my ults right now.
Man. Boss rush.
Uh-huh.
All the strongest of the ults. All we're missing is the blue one.
Oh. No. Blue Hin, I don't think will ever be my main again. Due to his, being trash. Why am I lagging so hard? I don't know why I say that, because I have a feeling I know why. I'm assuming because of the, a million things. Do you consider plus 11 raid weapon as strong? I mean, yeah. Define strong, though. You know? Like, is it enough to carry everything? Probably not. Is it enough to be, like, actually a good weapon? Yeah. Like, I can hold my own with a plus 11 void weapon. So. Like, strong enough to carry Rosso raid? Like, the Flames of Judgment raid weapon? With plus 11? I don't know. Definitely not alone. Like, I think you definitely need, like, good Rigor gear, as well as definitely, like, all through the raid accessories and stuff like that to really be able to handle that as, like, a carry. I think the main thing, honestly, that you'd need is the Rigor gear. I have plus 15 staged and plus 9 glove. Then, yeah, I'd probably say it'd be enough to carry on the Ross raid. I think most people, though, who carry it have, like, 3 million, what's it, CP.
Yeah, 2 people I saw had 400 and 500. Or 4 and 5, I guess. Makes more sense.
Yeah. I don't even know how you get CP that high, personally. I guess
You
also...
have to sacrifice your humanity.
I jumped by 1 extra million because I enhanced from plus 9 to plus 11 and got very lucky. Nice. That's crazy. See, on my main, like I said, I'm running plus 9 void weapon. I'm still running, like, Elria node gear at, like, plus 9. So, I'm not even at, like, 1 mil yet. Plus, I don't have any of the raid accessories. But we've been getting into raid, that's why, yeah. With the raid accessories and stuff, we might be able to reach it. But I think the main thing is getting the Rigor gear up. Because I know a lot of, like, the min-maxing, obviously you want to have, like, your Reforge 21s. As well as you want to, like, use, like, the Henire things to try to, like, re-roll your random effects on gear. And you want to get, like, your artifact stuff, like, to, like, physical or magical attack power. Because that, like, helps a ton. But I haven't really gotten into all that stuff. I didn't even have to spend insane money for this enhancement. I wanted to spend ED on an amulet, but I guess I don't have to. Well, there's always the other raid weapon, the Vestige of Soul. That you might want to get plus 11. As well as I'm sure there's going to be ones in the future. Oh, I could just do the same thing to my Vestige of Soul that I did to my Flame Judgment. Yeah. Right now I'm trying to get my Flames of Judgment to plus 11. But right now it's only at plus 9, because it's the one from the event. Because all the drops I have, I'm kind of just saving to, get accessories. So I got my Flame of Judgment to plus 9 for the just regular enhancing, usually enhanced quest, event, and weekly quest. Yeah, I have not gotten lucky with any of the enhanced stuff yet. Like, the only thing I've tried enhancing since, like, the, new enhancement stuff came out, like, to where you get, like, the weekly quest and, like, the actual enhanced event, I haven't gotten a single upgrade. So, stuff.
It all changes this week, I'm telling you.
I don't know about that.
Gonna get a +10 weapon in my head.
That'd be nice.
And then I replace my run-up.
Uh-huh. It honestly might be more powerful than your run at that point.
Yeah, especially since my run doesn't really have anything over my head.
Freeze.
I mean, the costume's a good bit better. Huh?
Freeze.
Yeah. That makes it a perfect raid ult.
Uh-huh. I mean, to be fair, if you could handle trash and stuff like that, would be pretty good. Because, what's it, you just have better
honestly
clears.
Didn't even think about that.
You can just do everything on your head, except, what's it?
Exactly, I just feel like it's gonna be so weird.
To be fair, I can do everything on my innocent.
Yeah.
And you can do everything on your Rena. The main reason we don't is just because the, what's the thing? Basically what happens today is, yeah, I get the enhancement materials from the quest, I grab the fluorites, and I use 2 fluorites and 2 hammers. First upgrade plus 10 seconds plus 11. That's so lucky! Is that knocking? Yeah. Okay. I feel like I will have the worst luck for a long time now. See, that's the beautiful thing about luck, though, is that it's not like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like you get lucky and then you're going to be unlucky, you know what I mean? Like, you can get just as lucky, you know what I mean? That's the great part about it. You know, but you can also just always be unlucky at the same time. You know, how I like to consider it is that everything's like a 50-50. You know, either you get it or you don't, right? Like, everything's a coin flip, you know? Because it's just like a better way of looking at it to, like, instead of being like, oh, you know, I have a 1 in 1,000 chance of getting this, so when I do 1,000 runs, I have a chance of getting it. I prefer to think of it that any run can be the run, you know what I mean? Or any enhance can be the enhance. So I've definitely gotten lucky with things, too. So, yeah. That's why a lot of people don't like luck-based things in games, right? Which I understand. Right? Because I feel like, especially when it comes to something like enhancing, like something in Elsword, I feel like it should be more like, what's it, you just have to kind of work harder for it, you know? Especially since it, like, directly affects how you can play the game, you know? But to be fair, most games are like, you gotta get lucky with drops, you know? So it's not necessarily weird. But, like, say you already have to get lucky enough to get, like, the raid accessories and weapon drops, so it's like enhancing it shouldn't be, like, the really luck-based part, you know? But yeah, I don't mind it, to be honest. It just can be kind of an annoying process. But now that they have, like, a permanent enhance of, like, weekly quests and stuff, it's not nearly as annoying. Because you don't just have to wait for enhance events. Anyway, though. For now, chat, we are gonna end the stream. Because we gotta get dinners and stuff and set up some of the face cam stuff, like green screen. And all that. But we might be streaming later. We'll see, we'll see. I think my Flame Judgment is finished. I consider plus 10 is already enough, but I guess plus 11 is an extra. It really depends. Because I think plus 11 is usually what you want to go for in a weapon, right? Like, plus 12 or 13 is just straight up overkill, right? But plus 10 is, like, acceptable. But, like, say, if you're just going to use the Flames of Judgment weapon as a means to get the Vestige of Soul, then, yeah, that makes sense, you know? But, like, say if you plan on just using that Flames of Judgment weapon for, like, a while, getting plus 11 is the way to go. Because, like, say, I have the plus 11 Void Weapon, and I think that was definitely a worthwhile thing to do. Just because, like, I wasn't planning on getting the Flames of Judgment weapon anytime soon. And now, it's the same way that, what's it, I definitely want to get a plus 11 Flames of Judgment weapon, because I'm not just going to use it as, like, a means to get the next one. However, on, like, an ult, a plus 10 is perfectly fine. Because, like, you're not going to be needing a plus 11. Like, say on my Ashe, I have a plus 10 from the jumping event, and that's, like, more than enough to handle, like, what I need. Like, even, like, these plus 9s are okay. But, like, plus 10's plenty enough. I checked the chances. With Hammer, it's a 2% chance for plus 10, 1.4 for plus 11. Yeah, and you got them both, like, back-to-back. Like, that's pretty good. Pretty good. You get technically higher chance if you do it through a blacksmith, like, through, like, a character that's, like, level 10 and stuff like that, blacksmith, but you also can't, like, bank share it and stuff like that, so Not necessarily worth. Not necessarily worth. They're not as rare as I expected. I got rare things games. Yeah, but it's also like, still like, it's really rare for them to like it happen like just the one and the one up. So that's definitely nice. Yeah, like I said, I am gonna hop off, get some foods, try to set up a green screen if I can, and see from there if we're gonna play. Hopefully, finish Undertale, maybe, you know, or we might do something else. Don't know yet. But as always, chat. Let me go into the full cam. As always, make sure to like, follow, and obey, and I'll catch you on the flippity flop. Ribbit. I could probably start earning ED from flame marks in raid now. See, I don't like doing the raid extra. You know what I mean? Not my style. So like flame marks are just kind of like a blah thing for me. Maybe eventually, but I just don't have the patience to find raid queues and all that crap. I'd rather just farm something like the Brian for ED. Oh, you play Undertale? You can play our fan game in the future? Ooh. Me and my friends made a fan game based on Undertale. Dope. Maybe I will, honestly, because I know like some of the Undertale like fan games are pretty nice. Especially because like Undertale's already like such like a simple concept, so it's like really easy to like, kind of like configure it and like. Why are you leaving me? Got to get some pizza instead of a face cam tycoon. Well, not the face cam, but the green screen. Yeah. And then we might do Undertale after. Like I said, I don't know yet. It really depends on how we're feeling and what time it is. But yeah. Right now, I'm at the end of the pacifist mode in Undertale. I'm at the lab. So, from what Jared said, I just have a secret boss, and then to finish lab, and then to beat Azrael. And then I will start Genocide at some point. I just don't know if it'll be immediately after, because I'm not looking forward to some of those fights. ED gain from flame marks is pretty high. Yeah, it's just such an annoying process, in my opinion. When you have 4 fresh people in raid, you get about 20 mil per full gaunt. I guess that's not super bad, honestly. It's good for, like say, if you could get, like, a really good, thing from it. Like, say, if you could consistently be getting queues, that's a really good way of getting money. But I feel like if you'd have to wait, like, 30 minutes to an hour for, like, each gaunt, I feel like that'd be annoying. You know? But it's still good for sure. I guess, like I said, I feel like it's something you'd have to find, like, a team for to, like, be going, like, everyone has ults and they kind of, like, swap and stuff like that. So, do you just get flame marks for using your reset ticket and helping people who are fresh? You just guarantee flame marks?
Yep. One for each.
So that's why people want specifically fresh people then?
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense, makes sense. Okay. The only reason I really like that idea of it is the fact that it makes people who don't like the carries and stuff willing to redo them, you know, to help people. So yeah. I think it's a really cool concept. So I think that's a really like nice thing to do. You know. Even though I would do it if I could carry, I think. But like I don't think I'd want to just do it like I feel like it'd be pain to be like, "Oh, I'm not fresh and I only have less than a mil." You know, in both my characters. I feel like people wouldn't really want me on their team unless I was fresh.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like you kind of need like a really strong character. But I guess that's also worth it. So I don't know.
That's why I need my plus 11 weapon on my head.
You get flame marks. Yeah, okay. Uncleared people, flame marks. You get missing cells. Nice. Who do you main, by the way, Jockington? Because I main Innocent. I'm just curious. Each giant mystic is around 4 mil, and you get 2 giants for 2 fresh. Nice. My main is Shakti. Ooh. Shakti was pretty cool. The only thing about any of the R's is I find like a lot of their moves and like stuff kind of confusing to do. You know? Probably just because I didn't play a lot of them. But, I don't know. Shakti was honestly pretty fun to play. And pretty powerful as well. But I don't know. Innocent to me is just like, I don't think there will be a character that'll be like as perfect as Innocent to me. I just love the way that they play. People told me Devi was better DPS than Bertha, but I don't just bandwagon to a better class. To be honest, bandwagon to a better class is just kind of like dumb, honestly. Like, I just feel like it's not necessary. You know what I mean? Like, obviously there's classes that are better than other classes, but, like, if you have good CP, you know, and stuff like that, people are going to want you regardless, you know, like, people are going to want you for, like, a Shakti that's powerful just as much as they'd want Devi, you know, it's just, a Devi might do more damage, you know. It's kind of like I'm not picky on who's 4 mil in the Rosal raid, you know. Here's what makes, like, 99% of your power. Yeah, there's just a few exceptions, like, say, like, Genesis and, like, even Centurion and stuff like that. Just being super crazy DPS, so just boosted by it by a lot more. Maybe Entities makes you only 90%. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like some characters are just really busted, right? So it makes it easier, but it's still not all the difference, you know? Like, you don't need those characters, you know? It's kind of the same as, like, say, if you play, like, Celestia, or, like, a lot of other support classes, like my Aisha and stuff like that. You don't even need to worry about gear too much. You're basically just there to support, you know? So, it's helpful to do damage, but it's not nearly necessary. So, like, say, in Rosso Raid, people might want a, like, say, a 400k Oz Sorcerer more than they want a Metamorphy, just because the Metamorphy would be pretty useless, while Oz Sorcerer can, like, buff and debuff, but other than that, I feel like CP and, like, gear is what definitely makes a character, it's just very few exceptions. But, yeah. My weapon is probably not enough to be DPS in Bertha, but probably people would take me as long as I don't wipe. I think that's how most people are, honestly. Like, as long as it doesn't hinder them by a ton, I don't think they care, you know? The only thing, though, that I know people will despise you on is if you say you're a DPS and you can't DPS, you know what I mean? Because that's the only annoying thing. Like, I don't think DPS would be mad at other people not being as strong, right? But I feel like I would hate if someone's like, oh, don't worry, you know, I have, like, a million CP and I can definitely carry, but then they literally can't kill things, and then I'm just, it's taking forever, you know? That'd be the only part I'd get annoyed. I would never get annoyed at, like, yeah. When Rosso people love to grab me, yeah. Especially since I can freeze and DPS both at the same time. The perks of Shakti. Yeah. To be fair, it's kind of like Innocent, where I can, like, buff using my aura, as well as, like, I give, like, the magical damage buff to people, just for using my combination skill. So I can basically stay alive and be in iframes most of the time, as well as be doing damage, and not really having to worry about mana and stuff like that. But, yeah. Plus, can't Shakti also do, like, some, like that one move, I don't know which one it was, but the one that just creates, like, those orbs that, like, heal, at least mana, they at least give mana. But I know that's a really good move. I have a buffing skill too, so I'm not completely useless in Bertha. Well, Devi has, like, 0 supports. Yeah, I don't know why, I don't know, I feel like characters just really don't make that much of a difference, except, like, right now, as of right now, obviously, like, the 4th paths have been, like, extremely overpowered compared to the, like, other characters, but I'm assuming, like I said, they're either going to nerf them slowly, or they're just going to do a revamp on the other classes to, like, give them, like, some stronger passives and buff abilities. Because, like, already they've been buffing some of the other characters, haven't they? So, because, like, Ace in the Hole is better and stuff like that. Next 4th paths are Aisha and then Raven, and I heard Aura was after Raven, so I'm excited. Yeah, to be honest, I'm excited for, like, all the Force paths. I think the main one I'm excited about, obviously, would have to be Lucio, because I feel like people are always excited about their main character. You know, because Jared wants to know about Ad mostly, but also Rena, and I want to know about Lucio, and obviously you with Aura. But I want to know about all of them. Like, say, Aisha could be cool, for sure. You know, Raven could be pretty dope. It really just depends on how they do the characters. If Lucio gets 4th path, they need a path that focuses on CL. Why does every 3rd job get Loop Portrait? I couldn't tell ya. It's just a weird concept, because, like, right now, so far with the 4th paths, they've all been, like, DPS, right? But, like, isn't it going to be weird if, like, Lucille or Rena or Raven is, like, a support character? You know? Like, wouldn't that just be, like, I feel like that'd be weird as of right now. You know? Like, what if Lucille or, like, Raven actually just, like, heal and, like, just buff and debuff things? They're not really, like, a DPS class. It's just a weird thing to think about, seeing as that Eve and Elsa were both, like, really, really good damagers. Maybe Renna could be the summoner, like a Dark Elf summoner path. Summons Dark Nephilim. That's what I was thinking, like a Dark Elf seems cool. Aisha could be a healer like a priest. The only thing though is that they're trying to do like what, like 2 physical, 2 magical, right? And they already have 2 magical Aishas, so it'd have to be like a physical Aisha. I guess still a priest could work though, for sure. It's not like Metamorphy doesn't use any magic or anything like that. What type of skills would a physical Aisha use? I don't know. I've never used Metamorphy, but Metamorphy's physical. So, I don't know. But I also find it weird that with Raven, Nova Imperator and Rage Hearts are both physical. And then only Blade Masters. Or, they're both magical, and then Blade Master's the only physical. When I feel like they all are physical. Like, Nova Imperator is definitely the least physical, but... We still do, like, pure staff combat, no magic skills. Yeah, but I feel like that doesn't really work. That's what's so weird. I feel like if they were going to do something like that, they just have to make a new character. You know? But, I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'm excited. But yeah, anyway, I am going to hop off because I've been in the end screen for, like, however long, and I'm really hungry. But, I will hopefully see you in the future. And, hopefully these, 4th paths will be pretty dope. But yeah. I will see ya. Eve lost the flying, so I wonder if Raven could lose his sword in 4th path.